Alrighty, race fans. Well, welcome to another set review. It's been a long time since we've done one. We've been very busy on a number of fronts, and on top of that, I haven't seen anything that's really kind of interesting that I wanted to spend money to bring a set in on. But a customer pointed out maybe I should try this one. It's got the new Auto World amp cars. I've not ever seen those in hand. I haven't paid any attention to what other people have said that they are. All I've done is seen pictures of them. I've got, my predisposition on them, which may be correct or wrong. We'll soon find out. But anyway, as with a lot of the stuff with Auto World, they've, repainted their trucks and come up with a new thing, Gold Rush, 18 feet of heavy hauling excitement. And it looks like the track may be molded in brown, and they give you some cardboard cutouts. What else we got here? Alright, there's the layout, so you get an idea how to set the thing up. And they claim 100% compatible with all Auto World and AFX racing sets, which actually that can be a good thing. So the track will be compatible with any of the Tomy AFX stuff or vice versa. So that does give you some cross compatibility. Anyway, all right, well, let's open the box up and see what we got. Okay, so nice clean set. Look at this in a minute. We have our controllers. They're individually packed. All of our 9-inch turns. Here we go. Molded in brown or dirt. Plenty of supports. Guardrail. Straight track. Our exciting trucks. Cardboard cutouts. They bury this stuff all over the place. And let's see. Power pack. There we go. And here's another Caterpillar dozer. So anyway, alright, so let's shake this out and get it set up and see what happens. Alright, well, we got it set up. Probably took about maybe a half an hour to get it all put together. The biggest time sink is really the guardrails, and then what's really more frustrating are getting these supports figured out. Unless I missed it, they don't call out on the instruction sheet just how many supports you've got to put underneath it. So it's a bit trial and error where you got to take a truck and stick it on the track and see if it'll go under, and it has to clear under here. So there's a lot of trial and error to get that thing going. And then there's supposed to be a support right here. They didn't give it to me, so I've got a little ball thing stuck underneath of that. So anyway, they give you plenty of wire on the controllers. Oh, off we go. So we have not tried this. So we are trying this for the first time. And we hit something over here. What did we hit? Alright. Hitting the guardrail. Yeah, this thing here, this is really kind of sketchy because you've got actually a front and rear guide pin, so it looks like as this truck's coming through, it's getting a little upset trying to make it through that spot. And bogging down on a piece in there. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on this piece right here. We're gonna have to get something and Dremel that out because the guide pin's coming in and hitting that. So, all right, that's the yellow truck. See what the red truck does. That's a little bit better. I think we're going to have to put some tires on these things because the tires aren't very good. Alright, so let's take a break, and I need to fix that spot on the track and probably put some tires on these things to where it'll actually drive. Alright, we're back. Got the Dremel and went in over here and just, kind of got the entrance to this piece here knocked back a little bit. Got some of our HCS rear silicone slip-on tires for AFX, and the problem with the factory is they just put on some kind of injection molded black round stuff that just is not very good. So anyway, let's continue on here and see what we got. Oh, that's much better. That's quite amazing. Put some tires on it. It actually drives. It goes to the squigglies a little bit better. And got that one. Let's try this one. Well, evidently you can't pass. It got unhinged. Probably got a bad piece of track in there somewhere. Yep. Guide pin's hitting on some stuff. So let's take a break, massage that, and see what we can do. Okay, so it wasn't so much having to grind anything, it's just kind of tightening up the joints. When you get this many pieces of 9-inch turn together, they tend to not want to stay good. I can't exactly explain why, but I think they may not be absolutely perfect 90-degree turns, so when you try to loop all this stuff together, you end up with one that's kind of got a gap. Yeah. This track really needs an adjustable transformer because these cars, these amp cars, are kind of touchy, so they need to have a little bit of voltage clipped off of them, in my opinion. So whatever that pack is, it's probably a couple of volts too strong. That truck just really has a problem. I mean, you about got to stop before you go into that squiggly. The trucks just don't handle it very well. Yep. They get upset pretty bad. Try the other lane. All right, take another break for a second, clean the tires. All right, so brought in Honey Bun the cat. It's been a lot of years since she's played with a slot car set. We'll see if the old girl has an interest anymore. Yeah, you kind of like them again, do you? Oh, that's good. Yeah, she's got to smell everything. It's all brand new. Yeah, don't want to go through there. Oh, you got it. You got it. Let's run the other one. Still know how to play with cars? Huh? You can get it? It's been a long time since you played with slot cars, kitty witty. Been a long time. When you were a little girl, you played all the time. You was a movie star. You were. He was a movie star. But now you're getting old, you don't much care no more. Boom. Alright, so let's kind of summarize. The set as it comes, I mean, it's packaged quite nice. The pieces look to be made generally okay. I was noticing that in some spots some of the rails are pretty close to the surface of the track. They don't stick up enough, and then like where I'm running my finger right now, I can just look at it and even feel that this rail here is a lot lower than that rail. So the rail height is going to be very problematic all the way around. The new cars, I have not actually pulled one off the body. Let's see what happens here. There we go. So as you can see, it's got a big gigantic cheap Chinese can motor in it, a little circuit board. It's got a light, and I don't know if those pickup shoes are intended to be replaced or not. They look like they might be. They look sprung, obviously, with a little spring up in there. But looks like maybe a 1.5 millimeter motor shaft on that. But I don't think there's going to be any hop-ups on these cars here. I think you're just going to be what it is. The magnets look a little bit non-standard in terms of being able to replace them as possible, that we could, you know, measure them and then get a special production run in to replace those, give it more downforce. But my initial take is it's probably a little bit better than an X-Traction chassis in terms of its ability to run. It doesn't appear to be as sloppy as an X-Traction. I would prefer to have an adjustable power supply to kind of get the trigger response right where it's intended. The other complaint is they don't give you any exact instructions, at least I haven't found them, on what supports go where and how many of the things here that the discs that you stack up on each one. That's a little problematic to have to kind of guess. And then of course over there I had to put a ball underneath that one because you should get 11 of these cross pieces and there's only 10. I'll have to go back and check the instructions to see if they call out how many of those you get, but getting the track together was a little frustrating. I'll be quite honest with you. I'm not sure that an uninitiated father would enjoy doing this. It's quite possible that somebody would lose patience and wad it all up and take it back to the store, send it back to who they bought it from. The trucks are decorated great, like anything that they do when they make something like this, like a dirty edition. They're airbrushed quite nice, decaled nice. The tires, here again, the driven tires aren't any good. You got to change them out and then you lose some of that dirty effect, but that's just what it is if you want performance. So anyway, that's it. Auto World Gold Rush set. First track review we've done probably in a couple of years, and have the return of the special guest Honey Bun the Cat. So alrighty guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for additional videos.